Hello, what's up, you guys? This is your girl Misha here again, doing some nighttime moonlight guidance, a little tarot, clean out the space here, burn a little sage, pull out any negative energy, any negative vibes, and cleansing the air, raising up our vibration here with a little Palo Santos. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So this one is going to be, I'm going to use my Spirituals Fuck cards again, okay? Um, I'm going to, curse words will come out, sorry. This is the deck that I'm using. This is from someone here on Instagram. They're called Spiritual AF Inspirational Cards, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Keep in mind this may not resonate for you, so if it doesn't, just leave the energy here for someone that it may. Let's go ahead and get started, see what's going on. I've been really feeling like the energies tonight. I tried to do something kind of low-key earlier, but Spirit was like, there's some shit going on in the world right now, so let's get to it. Like, let's get raw. Let's dig in here. Let's hear some blunt advice, some words of wisdom, okay? Some guidance for some people that got some stuff going on. So let's get to it. Okay. So the first card that popped out, okay, so it says, here, let me get some, make sure this keeps burning here. I'm sorry, like this is, I'm feeling the energies are like crazy tonight. I don't know if some of y'all out there acting up or what. The person you dealing with is acting up. I don't know, but all right, let's get this going. Okay, so it says, forgive the fuck out of someone today. You're probably thinking it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all the energy you've put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so and so is and let that shit go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, I forgive you, and wave. Secret bonus perk. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anyone else. Okay, so so the more calming healing reading that I did earlier that I decided not to post spoke on the same type of subject, okay? And it was killing people with kindness. Exactly is what it was. Okay, so yes, it does piss people off, right? So rather than trying to waste your energy on reacting in a way that's going to cause you to lash out, you know what I mean, come in like the raging bull in a china shop, you can just gently be like, instead of you can throw the middle finger up, but just be like, okay, you cut me off, like, honk my horn one time instead of laying on it, right? Puts out too much energy when you put that much effort into it. Don't let them get the best of you in that way, okay? So just be like, I forgive you. Now, when I read that, first thing came to my mind is like, you know what? I'll pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. Like, people that walk around acting up like that and do things like that are just sideways, they know that wasn't right. It's like, you know what? We've been working on this. I'm not gonna go off and lash off like I normally would. We're gonna pray for motherfuckers like that. Okay? Alright. So just forgive people. Don't let them get the best of you. Don't waste your energy. People want a reaction. They did that. They cut you off. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Went off on you. Lashed out on you. Most likely it had nothing to do with you. That was something that they was dealing with. So I forgive you today. And I'll pray for you. So next card up. Okay. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone's survived some super shitty days. But even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty. In that very moment, aka real time, it makes the ugly days a little less ugly. Okay, so messages I got earlier before I did this reading here when I was doing the other one that I spoke about earlier was the simple things in life, right? Like the sprinkle. Then that was a card that I got earlier from my affirmation deck on the Love and Relationship affirmation deck was the simple things in life. Like it speaks here. You might be going to your first AA meeting, right? That might be a challenge for you. That may be something that took a long time for you to get the fucking balls, the guts to go to, right? Hard struggle. You've been fighting some kind of codependency, alcoholism, whatnot. And you go full of fear, full of anxiety, full of worry, full of doubt, right? Whether or not this is going to work, whether or not you're making the right decision. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually fucking here. Okay. And you get there and they have donuts. Okay. To top it off, they have your favorite, the ones with sprinkles. Okay. So sometimes the simple things, right, that might just ease you. Just like the little simple things. Okay, you were going in, like I said earlier, like the raging bull, ready to just go in, like being negative, already stirring up all these negative thoughts and doubts and fears in your mind, questioning, right? The unknown, okay? And you might walk in, make yourself a little cup of coffee on the little table they have with snacks or, I'm not making fun of anybody that goes to AA. This is what the card said, but you know what I mean. So you go in and you make yourself a cup of coffee, you get you some water, whatever. And they have donuts. You didn't have time to stop a quick trip and get breakfast. And they had the ones with sprinkles on it. And you're like, okay. Oh, yes. Fucking hungry. And they have the ones with sprinkles. And that just kind of gives you that little bit of like, your anxiety goes down a little bit. It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing, right? Like shit doesn't have to be so bad, right? The things that we set our expectations to be so high. We worry so much about like how things may turn out or how may things be, you know what I mean? Considering the circumstances of why you're at where you're at today in this AA meeting, possibly. Okay. Or in court for divorce, right? And you stop and just like the simplest thing can cause you some kind of ease, right? Not letting, yes, the reality is you're in AA, somebody cut your ass off on the way to the meeting, right? And you're like, oh, if something else goes wrong, like I'm gonna snap, right? My lid's gonna come off, like shit's about to fucking just snap. Okay. Rather than letting that happen, we say, listen, I forgive you. I forgive you. Or I will pray for you. Okay, you're lucky. We working on this. I'm working on this. So I pray for you. I forgive you. Right? Instead of jumping out of the light, wanting to be at somebody's window when they're not going to roll it down. They're not going to roll it down. They're not going to hop out. They're going to lock their doors when they see you coming. Okay? They're going to keep their windows rolled up, their doors locked, and continue to hold onto the steering wheel and look ahead as if your ass is not sitting right outside the window lashing out. You just wasted and exerted all that energy, and the light turns green, and they pull off, and your ass has got to go back. Everybody's looking at you, and you got to hop in your car and go. Now everybody behind you's pissed off because they missed the green light. That person's gone. You can't catch up to them. They're gone. So even if you wanted to catch up to them because you're really pissed off now, you just made a show. You just put on a show, right? At the intersection. They're gone. Like, don't. This is when we say, you cut me off. I'm on my way to this AA meeting that I don't want to go to. I'm going to pray for you. That's when you take that I'm gonna give you one honk instead of laying on my horn or hopping out of the car. Move on. When you get to the AA meeting, they have the donut with the sprinkles on it. Okay? That's a sign. That's a sign. Things are not as bad as they could be. Okay? Because A, you didn't lash out at the person who cut you off. You didn't let them get the best of you. Now I'm praying for you. I forgive you. Okay? That's a one up for you. Little do you know. And save them a little heart palpitation, anxiety. Okay? It's karma that will come back to you, right? You didn't use all that energy, okay? Waste the energy. Create a negative vibe within you, okay? Didn't show your ass, okay? And then you get to the AA meeting and it's a sign. I'm here. I didn't want to get here. It was a long drive here. I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. But you know what? They have the donuts with the sprinkles on them. I'm going to sit my ass down, enjoy this donut, and, move on, move forward, right? The things that you took B, sorry, I got sidetracked. B was you made it, you did it, you got to the AA meeting, right? In all reality, you're there for a reason. And now when you get there, they have something that you like, right? With all the doubt, with all the worry, with all the fear, you get there and there's something that just happens to ease your mind, ease your anxiety, ease your worry a little bit, okay? So what happens next? Drink water and mind your own fucking business. Enough said. Sit your ass down, take a deep breath, drink some water, take a sip of that coffee that tastes so good in the beginning of the morning, right? Especially when you need it. Take a bite of that donut with sprinkles and sit down, take care of business. Sit down, take care of business. You're there to do what you need to be doing, period. Okay? Okay. So, whether it's a meeting, whether it's on your way to, like I said, court, whether it's just on the way to work in the morning, right? All that shit happens. You did stop at Quick Trip after that heifer cut you off and you got a donut, a sprinkle donut. They happened to have them that morning. You get your ass to work. You pray for them that cut you off. You got something out of that because you didn't lash out and show your ass. You got your sprinkle donut. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You do and calm and behave in a positive manner, something will pay off next for you in a positive way. But you have to be able to grasp yourself, your feelings, your reactions, and then the rewards that come in for you, period. I don't care if you are on your way to AA meeting. I don't care if you are on work to Monday morning on your way to work and all this shit happens. Like, you keep your peace, keep your calm. Things will you be rewarded. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. But in order to be able to appreciate them and notice those simple things that come to you that can provide some kind of gratification, some kind of, you know, just little moment, like a little moment of joy. You know what I mean? You have to be able to have a calm demeanor. You have to be able to be receptive to seeing and realizing that that simple thing, you not lashing out at the person who cut you off, got you that donut, not just the leftover old glazed donut that's left in the freaking thing at Quick Trip, okay? But the one with sprinkles on it that you like, because you kept your cool. You did something right beforehand. Things happen like that. Things happen like that. But you have to be open to being able to see, but first react in a way that'll bring you some kind of fulfillment, some kind of gratification, some kind of positive payback, some kind of positive karma and not negative karma. There is a difference. There is a difference. People, when they hear karma, they think it's, well, just something negative. Like, no, there's positive karma. Okay, there's blessings, right? There's signs. Okay. So just got through shuffling while I was talking. 2 cards flipped out. First one, the Magician. You have all the tools necessary. We have all the tools necessary to manifest our reality. Just like the first card said here about, okay, maybe I just heard that. But anyways, yeah. Okay, in that very moment, aka real time, that was the second card. Finding the beautifulest. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Forgive the fuck out of somebody today. So it was it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Okay, so and it says, in that very moment, aka real time. So we are able to create and manifest with every tool that we are given here in every dimension, right? In every lifetime. Okay. Shit follows you, karma follows you. You did dirt, you didn't clean that shit up in a past lifetime, and you continue to behave the way that you do in this lifetime, the shit's gonna come with you until you do right. Period. Okay. So we have the tools necessary. You see this, the infinity sign here. This is like circulation of the infinite circle of life, like reality here, now, in the present, past, the future. Okay. We have the ability to create as above, so below. Whatever we do here today, we, karma, blessings, will be brought up on us here in this world. Okay. What we do here today, what we do here in 3D, what we do here in this world today, we can manifest, we can control, in a sense, we can create that abundance, that wealth, that happiness, that good karma, right? Or you can continue to do bad, dirty, not good, sneaky, ruthless, scandalous shit here, down here, and you will be continue to receive that over and over and over down here from up here. Trust and believe. I don't care who your higher power is, what you believe in. That's how it is said in a spiritual sense, in a religious sense. Okay. On the streets. Okay. What goes around comes around. Okay. So not jumping out of your car at the intersection and lashing out on that old lady because she cut your ass off. She couldn't see. The sun was blinding her at the intersection. You know what I mean? At the horizons, the sun was coming up and blinding her ass. She cut you off. She didn't see you. So rather than you not seeing that it was an 89-year-old lady, right, who hadn't went and did the eye vision test at the DMV in 6 years because it wasn't required, cut your ass off, rather than you jumping out and lashing out at her, going up to her window and not getting any attention from her at all. You forgave her. I forgive you. I forgive you. I'm praying for you. I'm gonna pray for you, right? Gotta pass this time because I'm working on this. Okay? That will pay off. It will pay off. Like, we create our happiness, we create our reality. So what you give out is what you receive. Like, I can say that until I'm freaking blue in the face. And trust me, still learning. Okay. But this is what it is. You create, you give out, you receive that back. We have all the tools when it comes to emotional, physical, mental, in all aspects. We can create what's right in front of us if we put our power, our heart and soul in, our minds into everything in the way that we want to receive it. Then we can receive it. We can get it back that way here in reality. But if you walk around doing some foul, stink ass, salty shit, that's what's going to continue to happen. You know what I mean? It takes work. Okay? Magic, right? Not necessarily magic. You ain't got to be into magic. Okay? You don't have to be into, but manifesting. Everyone's, I'm sure, has heard about manifesting. It's putting thought and power from in here, believing from up here. That can happen. You can create that. You can see it. We've all had those moments where you're like, that was you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like you felt like maybe it was an ancestor or someone who passed over, like someone came through for you, right? Or you got some kind of answer or clarity, or like your prayers that you've been like praying for something to change, something to happen, right? Been drinking a lot and it's been messing up a bunch of shit for you along your way over and over and over and over and over. Like shit just keeps happening, right? And you prayed to be able to move forward. You prayed to be able to get through that, to like make get a change, like I want to stop drinking so much. I want to quit drinking so much. Like too much shit's happening. Like this has got to be the cause of it, right? And you prayed and you've been trying to think of ideas and create ideas and going within and trying to think with your head and with your heart and everything, your gut, you know what I mean? Like asking for help, guidance, answers, clarity. And now you're on your way to an AA meeting. That's an answer. That's guidance. That's clarity. Your ass needs to go do this. You know what I mean? If that's just one example. If it's due to relationship, your ass is on your way to court. If you're going through divorce. You've been trying to get answers. You've been trying to get guidance. Like, is this the right decision? Is this the right move? Like, this is going to be hard. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get through this. Like, am I going to be able to get through this? If you're on your way to court, like, this is right now, in real time, this is what's supposed to be happening. You know what I mean? You're being guided towards something. You created something. You manifested what is going on. Whether it's right or wrong, whether you agree or you don't. Okay, we have free will and we put more power and energy with our actions